We are back 7:39 this morning on your health. Spring allergy season.
Boy, it is hitting with a vengeance all across the country with all the usual symptoms: sneezing, itching, eyes, runny nose, all the things. Even people who don't typically suffer from spring allergies seem to be feeling the effects this year.
Here to help us find some relief, NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar. Doctor, now I've had bad allergies for years. I take the pills, I do the spray, I do all the things.
Do all the right things.
It does seem like it's worse this year than it has been in years past. Is that just me, or is that reality?
You are definitely not imagining it.
Okay.
2 words for you all: climate change. We have, for the last number of years, we're having warmer, shorter winters. That means spring is starting earlier. That's making for a longer and more intense pollen season every year. Take a look at this data from a couple of years ago as compared to 30 years ago.
Wow.
Allergy season is starting 20 days earlier, and it's 21% more intense. The things that are causing it right now, we have trees, and then we move into grass, and then we move into ragweed. As we get into late summer and fall, mold is all year round.
Oh, lovely. Are some regions of the country afflicted more than others?
Yeah, so the South is definitely usually the worst. Believe it or not, Atlanta and Houston both shattered pollen records in March. But take a look at these 5 cities: Wichita, New Orleans, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Memphis are expected to be the worst this season. But what I would say to all of you, and I did this morning coming in, the Weather Channel app, there's lots of apps and trackers. Pollen for us in this region, it's in the red zone for like the foreseeable future.
I feel like a lot of people just go right for some sort of a nasal spray.
Right.
Is there, I hear there's a right way to do a nasal spray, and what's the wrong way?
Okay. So, well, first of all, let's put up how, if we talk about what are your symptoms and how do you treat? I think that's an easy way to think about it, and then we'll talk about the actual technique.
Okay.
So if you have itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, you want to use antihistamines. You can use them by mouth, in the nose, in the eye. If you have congestion and postnasal drip, you want to use an intranasal steroid. To flush pollen out, you can use nasal rinses. And I do have to make a point about nasal decongestants, only for a couple days because they can cause rebound. Technique, Carson, I didn't even realize this, so this is really key. A lot of people will take like a Flonase or some sort of spray and tip their head back and go up like this. You're not supposed to do that. We can see for the video here. You basically think to yourself, nose to your toes, so you want to bend down. You put the tip in the nostril, and whatever side you're doing, you want to aim it towards that ear, and you do that on both sides, and then you just kind of like take a little,
So you angle it, not straight back.
You angle it to the side that you're doing, and if you think of this, taste is waste. So if you're tasting it in the back of your throat, you're not getting it properly.
That helps.
I don't think most of us actually know that unless you see an allergist, which is kind of the 2 big things to leave people with. If you know what you're allergic to, and by the way, you can acquire allergies at any time in your life, but if you know that you're a weed or a grass or a pollen, ragweed, pollen, grass, trees, you want to start a couple weeks before the season with the Flonase and with antihistamines. And of course, if you are suffering, you can see an allergist because you can get allergy shots.
Really quickly, do you, even if you don't have symptoms but you have allergies occasionally, should you be taking the pills every day?
So if you just know that you're allergic to, X, Y, or Z perfume or something, you can take it as needed. But if you are an allergy sufferer, you really need to be doing this diligently every single day. And of course, all the usual things we talk about: showering when you come in, wipe down your dogs. That's something new that I didn't really think about, but you want to keep those, pesky little escape pollen out of your house.
All right. Thank you, Doctor. Just learned a lot.
Okay, thanks. All right, Mr. Roker, what you got?
Yeah, and the problem is because of climate change and warming climate, we're seeing greater production of pollen. So unfortunately, this is just going to be getting worse as we go along. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.